Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more anger-inducing Mariners baseball here on youtube.com/SeanSaurusRex. My name is Sean. Every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, I play a game of MLB The Show, provided the Mariners are playing in real life. And yeah, you can scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell if you'd like to see more. And you will be notified of when those videos post. We're coming off a pretty brutal loss to the Boston Red Sox. It was a really rough series. The offense was pretty anemic throughout. You could see it at the beginning when they post the stats of like so-and-so is going for the sweep, and they show the batting average, and then they show the like defense giving up runs. And we'd been okay. We'd only given up 2 runs defensively. That's pretty great. Our batting average was like 160 something. It was a brutal series. Every one of their pitchers gave me just fits of frustration and rage. Like yesterday, Paxton had like his primary pitch was a 4-seam fastball, and he just kept throwing off speed stuff. And it's like, this is so infuriating. Not a great loss. The last 3 losses that we've had, though they have been rare, we've been outscored by 17-0. We haven't been competitive when we're losing, and that is the problem. Yesterday's game was a combination of the slow starts we've been having, even going back to that Arizona game, and giving up a ton of hits. Those 2 things really put me in a bind. We got a little lucky early on, but we just couldn't come up with what we needed when we needed it. We gave up a total of 24 hits in those final 2 games, while after only giving up 6 in that first one. But we're out of Seattle. We're hopefully going to get back into a little bit more of a groove here against division rival Los Angeles. The Angels, Jose Suarez is on the mound. He's 10-5 with a 2.57 ERA. Robbie Ray is on the mound, 16-2 with a 1.37 ERA. And we're hopefully just going to be able to figure this out. We'll see what we can do here to try and give ourselves an opportunity to, win a game, Well, the positives for when we've been losing, even earlier on in the season, is we haven't lost too many in a row. I think the longest losing streak we had was 4, and that was against, I think, Los Angeles, and then the 3 against Cleveland. So we'll see what we can do. I'd like to get back on the winning side of things as quickly as possible. We have a huge lead thanks to that massive winning streak, so that is good news. However, I hate playing in Los Angeles. We do have an injured pitcher, and we're going to have to tinker with the lineup here a little bit. With that left-handed pitcher in. Oh, pardon me. So, Mateo typically plays shortstop. We could. How would I like to do this? We do. Okay. Ty France is we can play third. And then we can sub Suarez out for Huff, which means all 3 of our catchers are in the game. So that's fine. It's a right-handed hitter. Is there anybody else we need to figure out? Haggerty, left. He's good against left-handed pitchers. That's what we have today. We can put him here, there. France, Hernandez. Now Crawford, we could probably use a day off. Mateo could also use a day off, so we're going to want to just kind of bite the bullet. And then the other guy would get the day off tomorrow. Fine. Hopefully if we can get some of these guys rested up pretty okay, we'll be good. I think this lineup's going to be about where it is. We'll have a couple of lefties if they bring in a righty toward the top of the lineup. Sam Huff. I think this one's okay. I think this lineup is okay. So let's jump on in here. Shohei Ohtani. He's DHing today, so I'll have to be very careful with that. Los Angeles, just a game under 500. MLB The Show 23 coverage.
Now from Angel
every day.
Stadium in Anaheim.
It's the best time to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell during the loading screen.
It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the
Okay,
first
no
pitch right
commentary.
after this.
Excellent. We want to go here, and we want to go there, and we want to...
So just about set now. And the pitcher here today, Jose Suarez. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
22 starts with a 10-5 record, a 2.57 ERA with 136.2 innings pitched, 128 hits, 26 walks, 92 strikeouts, a WHIP of 1.13.
Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate.
We'll see what we can do against him today.
All right, ready to go here. And now for Seattle.
Lefty throws 95 on a four-seam, 85 on a circle change, 84 on a slider, 80 on a curveball. Sinker at 94, that is fifth pitch.
That one misses.
Wide outside.
And
We
this
did lose
four-game
hitting
set is
difficulty
underway.
in yesterday's game. Throughout a lot of that Boston series, we were chasing outside the zone.
Ripped on a line. And
That's an automatic double. Okay.
As it hops the fence.
That is better than like anything we did yesterday.
About getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And here is Sam Haggerty.
Oh,
And first off,
late on that one. Kind of
off.
surprisingly on plane with it, but kind of like to just poke it past the first baseman.
There's a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That
We're
one
way
ran
inside.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Best news from
1-2
yesterday's
now.
game. Oh
And down
no,
on
his
strikes
slider
he
way
goes.
inside. There was no reason to
Stood
swing
absolutely
at that.
No chance on that slider right
Oh,
there. And I
no.
don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not
Our
much
starting
you can
pitcher
do
got
unless you
injured,
recognize the
Logan
spin
Gilbert,
early
but he's only
and you
out
spin
for a
on it.
day or two, so that's good news.
Here's the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Really lucky to get a piece of that one.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he got me on the eye. Was looking for it to be a slider.
Those guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now Ty France. And that one lifted in the air center field. Velasquez makes the play, and that's the inning.
It's just
So
so
one hit is all they
frustrating.
get. On to the bottom of the first.
We got a double with
No
nobody
score
out.
after a half inning.
Oh. 2 strikeouts. One of them pretty bad. The other one I can kind of take. It was a really good pitch at his spot that I was looking for
Back
something
here at
else.
Angel Stadium and taking the ball for Seattle.
All right.
Robbie
Ray.
Gonna be hard to top
21
his last
starts
start,
this year.
Siggy.
16-2 record. A 1.37 on that ERA. 137.2 innings pitched. Some hits and some stuff, whatever. Who cares?
We'll see if he's got it today.
Bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, David Fletcher. Here comes a pitch. He was late there. Strike one. Inside
There
corner
we
for a
go.
strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter
Oh,
clearly
nice
couldn't
little
do
grab
anything
there
with it.
by
Balls it in, and
J.P.
there's one
Crawford.
The shortstop,
Here's Gio Urshela. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team, and when you look at a lineup, he's
I
a
don't know.
great
I don't know.
two-hole
We saw it a
hitter,
couple
or guy
times
that
in
you can put at
yesterday's
the
game. I
bottom to
don't
help
understand
turn
why
that
it does
lineup
that.
over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Just
No,
misses the
outside.
mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Out to short, Crawford. Throws across the diamond, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got
Jake
that hitter
Fraley over in St. Louis.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, right now 3rd in the American League in RBIs. And that's in there for strike 1. Singy, what do you prefer? You like watching Ohtani hit or pitch?
I think I like watching him hit. I mean, he hits monster home runs, and with guys on his team like Mike Trout and formerly Albert Pujols, to see Shohei
Oh, that's where it's
stand
getting
up and
kind of
be a little bit
flustering.
taller than those other guys, it's just impressive.
The next offering misses,
Ooh.
and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Location has been an issue.
Swing and a bouncer, and he picks it up in foul territory.
Really lucky that Ohtani did not just rifle that to the moon.
Here's a 2-2. Right
That was a
through
terrible
there.
circle change.
And good work there as he
Something
gets
about
a
it just it didn't
1-2-3.
seem like it was
Angels go
running
quietly
correctly.
there.
Like
We
the
played
frames
an
were
inning.
wrong or
No
something. I don't
score.
know what was happening.
Back here at the ballpark, and the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And the pitch.
Oh
Swings through
no!
that
Don't
one
swing
for
at that.
strike
Bad
one.
swing. Bad swing.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Velasquez going back, back some more, leaping, and he makes the grab. Singy, he must feel like he ran a marathon to get to that ball. As we take another look with StatCast.
Yeah, break out the hydrogen and oxygen machine, Boog. Throw that cannula on his nose. Man, he had to go almost 130 feet for the out. Man, this highlight's going to make the rounds for sure, and hopefully the club's social media team has a good caption ready for it, because it's always fun when they do.
Now here is Sam Huff. Tried to check his swing there.
Yeah, not a great
now
swing
appeal to
there.
first, and it
I mean, it wasn't
going
going to be a home run, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. But
The lefty, the 1-0.
it'd be nice to maybe try and put another guy on second, see if we can bring him home.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a
Blew that one
solid job.
right by me. It was where I wanted it, but
And a 2-1 on the way. There's a strike. What about an umpire's height?
It's
How
all
much
right.
of a
It's
role
all right. That's
does
an okay
that
take.
play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
That one out to right. Fletcher moves under it. And it's caught for the out. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys,
It blew it right by me.
nicknames, hometowns,
Way
and as
too
well
late.
hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Ooh. I don't love that call.
Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
It's a good take. It's a good take with a bad result.
Bottom of the inning. Brandon Drury to the plate. The line to kick the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Woo, he was all over that.
5 miles an hour in.
Just
Makes
barely
sense.
missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Anthony Rendon, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a foul ball. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent.
Great catch by Teoscar out in right. Might have been an automatic double there with how low that wall is in the right field corner.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
And pretty remarkable that the kid from Houston comes back to beat the Houston Astros in the World Series. So loved in that town.
And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
No, off the plate.
Just off the
Come on.
outside part of
Are
the
you
plate.
serious? Frick. Give me the goddamn location, please, game. Bad slider.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. And that is
Wow,
that.
great catch by Tom Murphy
Angels
there.
lead
Didn't think he
1,
was going to get
move
to it,
the
but
3rd with no score.
he did off the broken bat. Fought through the debris. Made the catch.
Welcome back. So here's Murphy now.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
Suarez back to work. This one in the air right field. Fletcher going after it. No trouble here. Puts
Yeah,
it away
just
for the
laid
out.
and under
there's
it.
one down. Colton Wong up to hit.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
He swings and fouls one off. Wong,
Early?
in his 10th
Yeah.
season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. And another ball.
Okay.
All right, foul it away. That's fine. That's fine. Hopefully he'll make it easy for me. Should probably switch to a
One down,
contact
base
swing.
is empty. Foul. We'll see another
Ooh.
payoff pitch.
Phew.
Kicks and deals. And there's ball
There we
4.
go. Well outside.
Well, that's a nice
Okay.
job of grinding
Draw
out
a
that
walk.
at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's a speed threat, Julio Rodriguez. Led off this game with a double. In the air, right field. Fletcher moves
Oh,
under
it's
it.
late on a circle change that I
And puts the squeeze
probably
on that
should have
one.
crushed.
2 away.
Oh man, I'm not seeing it well. I don't have things timed up correctly. Oh,
And stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Haggerty. He's 0 for 1.
so frustrating.
Haggerty.
And he
Ooh, bad
swings
swing
and
on that
misses,
circle
and it's
change.
0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And it's 1-1. Just missed. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. And
Oh,
that
let's
one's
go,
outta
Sam
here.
Haggerty. Let's go. 2-0 Mariners.
His second of the year.
Let's go.
It's 2-0.
Whew.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
It was a
He
perfect
strikeout victim his first
four-seam
time.
right where I was looking for it. We take advantage of the walk.
Swings
Ooh.
through that.
Ooh, that one right by me.
Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. So now 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Pitch misses.
Okay.
2-2.
Reset here. A little surprising to hear perfect contact on that home run. And then be
Puts it
that
in the
late
air out towards
on a
left
bunch of them.
center.
Drop.
Racing makes the catch.
Well, that's all right.
And
Sam
that'll
Haggerty
do a
comes
2
through with some
coming
2-out
on
damage.
the
That's what you want to
Seattle
see.
homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last
And
half of the
leading
inning.
off for
Here's
the
the left
Angels,
fielder, Brett
The left
Phillips.
fielder, Brett Phillips.
The pitch. That's towards
Oh,
center.
no.
Rodriguez
Yikes.
settles under it.
That's a...
Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Andrew Velasquez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not a
Velasquez
great
goes
strike
5
by
feet,
any
9
stretch,
inches,
but
28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2012. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one down the line and foul ball. And now the lefty on the ground to the left, and it goes just.
all right.
foul.
What have we? Everything except for a circle change.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next one is off the plate.
Really?
And it's 2-2.
Wow.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Toss to Huff. And 2 straight
Ugh,
set down to begin the
gross.
bottom of the 3rd.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Fletcher in the box here lets that one go for a ball. It's softly on the ground left side. France gets it to first. Out number 3. Angels held in check. They trail it here 2-0. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Ty France.
France.
And a pitch. And that's a strike. Bounced up the middle.
Get there.
And it's through for a hit.
Ooh.
Man
Just
aboard
out of
on
the
leadoff
reach.
single.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part
Much
of the
better start
plate
for
and
us here
drove it up the middle.
offensively.
He let it travel just enough.
Obviously, getting some runs on the board, that's important, but just getting some hits,
And now
that's good as well.
Teoscar
3 hits on the
Hernandez.
day already.
Light out his first time.
Teoscar almost had a double.
That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And now runners at
Should
the
have been a
corners,
double.
out.
I did get France all the way to
110 miles per
third. That's
hour,
fine.
and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him in.
I also thought there was a shot that it might get out, but
Getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of...
In the air out to center. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw in. It's offline.
There we go.
The run comes
I'll take the
in,
sack fly.
and they're
No
up
problem.
by
Thank you,
3.
Sam Huff,
There
for
you
knocking
go.
one
Nice
home.
little RBI.
3-0 Mariners.
Got the job done.
I'm surprised he was able to get in there standing up. I was a little hesitant on it, probably even a little late on that LB push, but
Might set him up to do
we're
more
all right.
damage later in this game.
Late on that slider.
Lined into right.
Oh,
Pulls it in, 2 away.
damn it.
Now it's Tom Murphy.
Oh, that's just a bad swing.
Rengifo. They take the force out, and the inning is over.
Too much aggression there in that last one. It's a good piece of contact, the previous out, even if it did result in and out, but
it's the Mariners
too much aggression
3,
there.
And the Angels nothing.
But Sam Huff comes through,
Ready
knocks
to
home
go.
a run.
Bottom 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gio Urshela. First offering, and it just misses.
That's not a strike,
These
sir.
Angels, as
It's not a
this game
strike.
goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes.
Ball 1.
Urshela on at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses.
There we go.
He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Tell you what,
Wow.
those are the types of
Damn.
pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base paths,
Yeah, Ohtani's
it can
speed
take
is
away
not
focus from the
your
next
primary
hitter, and that's the
concern.
last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits.
What we
over
call
the
his
fence, and
fucking
it's a multi-run home
the
run.
gun show. I mean, come on, the monster arms. Are you serious?
On the outside corner.
I mean,
and
I'm
that
sure
is
that
strike
the
2.
AI in the game is like, yeah, say this line with this speed or
Caught
whatever.
and missed. Struck him out.
But
Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting.
I don't need
He's
to be
very
looking at
confident
700-foot
the
home
stretch
runs.
after giving up the lead
Far
on
less
single,
concerned about his
back-to-back
speed.
strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Over to first. That takes care of Rendon.
That was
That's
almost
out
a
number
disaster.
3.
It was in
Angels strand
the
one. They
yellow,
trail it here,
which
3-0.
means that it's like kind of a 50-50 situation. It relies more on the catcher or the receiver of the ball, I should say.
Back here at
And
Angel
then
Stadium, top five,
he just
John
kind of took his
Shelby and
time.
Chris Singleton. And leading it off,
Very
Colton
worrying.
Wong. The wind of the pitch. That one drifts inside. And now it's even up. Good eye right there.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 3. The 3-2 is
There we go.
off the
Okay.
outside edge.
Made
and
that one
is
pretty
ball
easy,
4.
even with a bad
He
swing
tried
in
to
there,
nibble
still
right
able to
there
draw a
and
walk.
just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. And he
Whoa,
dodges that
whoa,
fastball.
Maybe
whoa.
losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Really lucky that I didn't hit that right
Lead
to
runner
somebody.
second, so 2 on and nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout.
Wow, they're
And
bringing
he'll
in. We're
move
getting
to
into the
pen.
bullpen already.
Jose
Let's go.
Suarez will depart, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with a new arm in a minute.
I'm surprised he threw so many sliders. He left some of them like kind of up there, and I was able to take advantage of a couple of them here and there. But
Game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right
okay,
here.
so now here's
Gotta
going to
do
be
his best
here's
to
the
keep the
problem that we're
score
going to be
right where it
looking
is.
at for the rest of this game. If they just keep bringing in right-handed hitters, we're going to be having a lot of right-handed hitters coming up. However,
Sam Haggerty up next for the
we do have a
Mariners.
good.
He's
We
already
have
homered
4
here in
lefty
this one.
hitters. 2 of those are switch hitters. It's Haggerty's weaker side.
And the first pitch
But
misses
it
for
does
ball 1.
improve Raleigh's stats. So that is good. All right, 96 on a 4-seam, slider at 90, circle change at 90, curveball at
And the
84.
right-hander deals.
2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ground ball could be 2. Urshela tossed to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
It's slow enough to avoid the double play. It's not what you want to see, but
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. And now the
no,
count,
Sean.
1-2 after the swing and a
No.
miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
No,
Swing and a
God
miss,
damn it,
struck him
Sean. Why? There's no reason to swing at that.
Ty France.
Fuck,
Next for the
man.
Mariners. 1 for 2.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one missed. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Out of here.
Gone. Let's go. Fuck.
France goes
God,
deep,
that
and
feels
they
so
tack
good after
on
the terrible
3.
strikeout with
It's 6-0.
Haggerty. Whoo. I thought it was going to be a double. I had sent. Oh, Haggerty didn't get the strikeout. J.P. Crawford was the strikeout.
A good hit against pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be.
I thought France would be more of the doubles man because I made sure to send Haggerty all the way around.
And got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Perfect on a hanging curveball.
Swing and a pop-up. And it stays fair.
Oh, this was a bad
sign.
That was...
The tag, and that's out.
I thought it was going to get deeper. That was really bad. Really, really bad.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is fouled back. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And it gets by him.
We're good. I should have been able to turn him around, send him back to first.
Phillips. And a sac bunt here, and he grabs it in foul ground.
Really confused about what happened there. They called that a foul ball right as it looked like he was going to get tagged.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Huff to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
We saw that same play and almost the same result in that Baltimore game that we lost in extra innings. And it's so frustrating. I don't know why it's bringing the first baseman in with that speed.
So first and second with one man gone. And next for L.A., Andrew Velasquez. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Haggerty makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
So the batting order turns over. And here is David Fletcher. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Gio Urshela steps in. And first offering is
a really bad sinker. I had a bad feeling that it was a bad sinker, and that is exactly what it was.
Right side, hard hit.
A nice throw in by Hernandez to hold the run, and we get out of the bases loaded jam.
But leave them loaded. They still find themselves down 6-0.
I even took an extra second there to make sure that I didn't even throw it very well, but I was trying to make sure that I gave myself a second to just, okay, now throw it in, and it was a pretty bad throw.
Sam Huff goes 6 feet 5 inches, 25 years old, and he's usually a catcher, but today he's starting at first. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, this will give his legs a break a little bit. Instead of being squatted down the entire game, he can be upright and just kind of stay close to first base over there.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Next pitch is outside.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, digging in, Cal Raleigh. And that's outside.
Way outside.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
And downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
high fly ball lifted in the air right
late
field.
on that fastball. Darn it.
Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Next to hit, Tom Murphy. Misses off the plate. 1-0. There's a strike. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
No, Sean.
It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That's down and in. Now 3-0. Julio Rodriguez in the on deck circle. 3-0 down. There's a strike.
Okay.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is
There we go.
off the outside edge, and
Yeah,
that
take a
is
little
ball
walk
4.
there.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
God, where was his patience
The
last
lineup
season when
flips
there was
over.
actually an achievement
Julio
related to walks?
Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. This ball's
Oh,
chopped
God.
in the ground. Slings to first, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave a couple. They lead it though 6-0.
What a disappointing end to that. Shoot.
Well, we go bottom 6.
And
Here's a
leadoff
big
for the
power threat.
Angels,
Shohei
The
Ohtani.
designated hitter,
And a pitch.
Shohei.
That's in there. Strike
Ohtani.
1. Fouled off. He was late. And he deals. Ohtani checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's ruled a swing.
It was a
It's
strike 3
strikeout.
anyway. I don't know
They
why
had a
we
great
were
plan
worried
of
about his
attack
check
tonight. I
swing.
mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just
I don't think that was a check or a.
You strike out
I don't think that was a
3 times
swing.
in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Drury in the box again, takes a strike. Up the middle, Crawford. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
I let it go just a like
Anthony
tenth of a
Rendon
second
making
early.
his way to the plate. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Good eye in that spot. Drury stands at first with 1 out. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 2 out.
Pretty awful fastball right there.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Swings through that one.
No ball,
0-1.
1 strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent
ball,
slider,
2 strikes.
but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get
Bam,
the
let's
first.
go.
That's the 3rd out.
Okay, so the error
Angels leave 1.
happens, but it
Still
does
up
not
against
cost
a
us anything.
6-0 deficit.
We're through 6, looking pretty good. I mean, getting out of that bases loaded jam was huge.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now for Seattle, Sam Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that's
Oh,
in for a strike.
oh. Circle change. Ugh. Damn.
Fly ball down the line. Fletcher moves under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The shortstop.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 0-1 now. Good eye right there.
1-2.
On the ground.
Ooh.
Fires over to first.
It's an O.
And
Gosh,
two away to start the seventh.
Now that
Gosh darn it. Oh, we don't have anybody up in the bullpen here.
Two outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ty France. First offering misses the mark. Late on that
One
fastball.
ball, 1 strike.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss.
Wow.
Chase the
Wow.
fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Nobody left for Seattle.
Just nothing.
They're
Just
on top by
nothing
a
good
count of
in that
6-0.
at bat. Losing it a little bit. The
Welcome back.
timing's
Set
out,
for
all out of
the
whack.
seventh. Here's the Angels catcher,
The catcher.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan.
There's a swing and a miss. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double.
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side. Wong throws it away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big time
I
mistake.
just.
Bad time to throw one out of play.
How was it
Runner
that
scoring on second
awful?
as it allows him
Why
just to
can't
walk
you
home
hit-
for the run. Remember,
Whatever.
on a ball thrown out of play, the runners get the base they were going to plus 1 more. So that was basically an automatic run.
The
Next
man,
offering
that
in
is
for a
that
strike.
is so
Well, he didn't like
frustrating.
those first 2 pitches now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Huff.
Okay,
Flip to the pitcher.
why
cover.
isn't Huff
And
running?
one away in the bottom of the 7th. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Here's David Fletcher. High fly ball out to center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
Might be the most
George
costly
Shelley to the
error
plate.
we've ever
1 for
had.
3.
I mean, errors have led to problems before, but
And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Wong drifts towards it. And that
I guess
is
so.
that.
I saw that it was going to be bad, and I hit LB to like try to
One
cancel
hit,
it, but
one
I guess you
error,
need to
and
hit
one
B a
left.
bunch
8th inning
instead.
coming up. It's the Mariners
Just,
6 and the
I don't know.
Angels 1.
Second error of the game for the Mariners. Thankfully, we have a 6-run lead, so a little easier to swallow. Still frustrating, though. For the most part, I mean, throughout that winning streak, we were much better about avoiding errors, costly errors, or errors that, you know, would lead to disaster or whatever. The last couple of games have been pretty brutal. It's the second one that we've had with an infielder just grossly overthrowing the target. I don't think it counted in the previous one because I don't think they thought that they had ruled it a base hit.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
I mean, just a couple of them now that have been not even close. And then we had the one that was just a little short last time, or earlier in the game.
That's a little bit low. So definitely a little
Four seam up at 100.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound.
Slider at 90, circle change at 90 as they bring in a new pitcher. Four seams at 97.
That is strike one. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
That was straight queso right
That
there.
was a walk.
Line drive, base hit.
Okay, I'll take it. It's a hit rather than a walk, but
hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing
He's
that
on
I
first
can
base
see
either
already,
way.
his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Righty to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Joely Rodriguez, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
low, low, high. Where did I look? High, high,
Doesn't
low.
find the zone. There's a strike. Hernandez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good job to fight that one off.
So I guess I should probably commit more to this zone up here. I mean, I'm late on everything.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. And that's ball
All right,
four.
he walked me. Okay. I'm sure that he was thinking that I was late on everything, so I probably would have been timed up for something else.
Aaron Loop
But
on the
I
pitch
don't
out
know.
of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tom Murphy.
Sinker at 93, a cutter at 87. Circle change 83, slurve at 78.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Velasquez ranging back. Still going back. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Oh. That's the third automatic double we've had in this game. That is wild.
Bad jump on a ball that really looked catchable. That allows a huge run to score late in this ball game.
One down. And stepping
Did come
for
in
the
and just kind of
Mariners,
clobber that
Colton
slurve. Just a little early, but enough on it.
First offering and it
Couple of
just
runners in
misses.
scoring position here with only one away, and we have eliminated the double play, which is important. Colton Wong kind of hung up near second base because he wasn't sure if he was going to.
They say you win.
1-1.
Colton Wong is at bat. Kyle Raleigh, my apologies. I was looking at Colton Wong's picture up on the scoreboard up there. Ooh, that's bad. Slow down, settle down.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Next pitch is popped up. And puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Rodriguez at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Good late sink on that
What
fastball.
are you
Out of the hand,
doing?
looks so good, and then
Stop.
by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch off the plate. The count now 2-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center.
Darn.
Racing makes the
Darn.
catch.
Darn.
And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the Angels 1. Back now, new pitcher on the
All right,
mound
here we
as
go. Diego
roll into the
Castillo. He has
bottom
an
of the
even
eighth.
1 on
Diego
ERA.
Castillo.
39 to 4 strikeouts to walks. 36 innings in 30 games. 3-0 record, 17
It just
holds.
doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Yeah, a little early.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Bounce to the left side.
Oh.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Man. It's just
Well, he found himself
not a great
behind
route
the
by
count
me.
right there,
It
but
died a
didn't
lot
give in.
faster than I
Piece of hitting
thought
going
it
the
would.
other way with that pitch to beat the
Slider on the
shift.
inside.
You know, a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority.
People, why are you
It's a
acting like he
pretty
did that
easy hit if you want
intentionally?
it. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Getting a little frustrated with that. I mean, these pitches just aren't in the locations that I want them. Both fastballs I'm trying to pin inside, high and inside, low and inside, and they're just over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner leads away at second. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. In there safely. It's 7-2.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock.
What is happening? Are you fucking
Pretty
serious?
much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you gotta make them pay. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Now the 0-1. Ball 1 there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
The 2-2 on the way. And now the count
Oh,
filled up 3-2.
that is strike
Drury,
3.
runner at third.
Oh
Rendon
my
on at
goodness.
first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike
Fuck.
3.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it, but didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Ohtani batting with 1 down.
It's a perfect
Takes a
pitch, and it's
strike.
over the just.
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Phillips in the box with 1 away as
Los Angeles has been a pesky team in the past.
First and second with 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is not what I'm looking for when I bring Castillo in.
And that one clips the corner. Another 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. Foul ball still, a 1-2
Why does it
count.
seem like this game just is not running well?
2 on, 1 out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Second time we've had an at-bat go.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Oh, the throw is wild. Here comes Rendon around third. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second
There's
base.
just no excuse for how bad these errors are. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
An error, though.
I cannot believe what is happening here. The third error of the game. Oh boy. All right, we got to bring in Matt Brash here.
So
the errors have like not even been good either. The one like, okay, fine, it was in, I let go like a 1/10 of a second earlier, whatever, but like, play is reasonably attempted. The other two have just been completely over the head. And I just can't believe what is happening right now. This is so frustrating. the location isn't where I want it or need it to be. Even when the pitches are perfect, they are not where they should be. Oh, shoot. Well, we're just going to try and bury this one a little bit without letting it go.
And that one
That's
just
fine.
misses.
That's fine.
A
That's
ball
fine.
and no strikes.
That one, at least I knew I was throwing kind of.
There's the strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him looking. 2 out.
That's a big out right there.
Fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Back to the top of the lineup. So in now for the Angels.
Oh, that's a bad.
That's ripped into the outfield. Knocks it down. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. And now they trail by 1.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So digging in, Shohei Ohtani. This guy has turned into a beast. That's in for a strike.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It was actually a pretty good looking pitch. I did throw it off there toward the end.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in, and that is that.
I can't believe we got away with that location against Ohtani. When that pitch left the hand, I thought it was going to be a 3-run home run and we were going to lose this game. But it's another one of these games, and we had 2 of them in a row against Boston. Just can't get out of this shit. Like, we just keep giving up hits.
For a new pitcher, Joely Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep
A
this
6-run
close
lead
here,
should be
and
safe.
This is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the left fielder, Sam Haggerty. He's already homered in this game.
Sinker at 95, a circle change at 90, a 4-seam at 95, and a slider at
And here it
86.
And that's outside. Rodriguez, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. Pitch misses. Now 2-0. And that's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And a 4-pitch walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Crawford at the plate and
Crawford
takes
almost
high
got a
there.
hit.
Movement in the bullpen. Matt Moore preparing to come on if needed. Kicks and deals. There's a strike. Next offering way off the plate. And now the lefty.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Oh no, it was a perfect time for a slider. It just
Time he struck out in this
kept
one, and
breaking
definitely an individual
outside.
performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Fought off foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And there's a base hit to left.
Bit of a golf swing there, and we
Fired
did,
it
in
quickly.
fact, well, it
So
was a
it's
circle
first
change,
and
I guess.
Second with only one away.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Haggerty coming home. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
That is huge. Huge right there.
Long to get a result for that at bat. Loud
Let's go.
contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it
And a
has
good job by
Tracy
me to make
written
sure
all over it as it
everyone
jumped
gets
off
plus
of his
2
stick.
bases.
One away, runners at second and third. And now for Seattle, Sam Huff. And first offering is
Damn
fouled
it.
off.
Damn
Don't
it.
be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ooh, got me with a
strikeout. 2 gone now.
Big
Dang it.
strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Yo, 1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's down and away.
Definitely missed a slider with
Swings
Sam
and
Huff.
misses. Good job at damage control.
Everything was
right
up in the
there.
zone. I
And a
committed
run
to the
will
bottom
score
with
in
the way
inning
he was
on this
pitching and
RBI
his
double.
pitching
It's now
selection.
8-6. You're dialed into the show. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it's the Angels cleanup bat.
The first baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury.
Yeah.
Andres Munoz
A game that shouldn't be
into
a
the
save
game.
situation
He's
is now a
pitching on
save
2 days
situation.
rest.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 75, Andres Munoz.
And a pitch. Ball 1,
No.
no strikes. Munoz is what you're looking
That's
for
a
in a good
fucking
reliever.
strike.
The ball stays
Come
in the ballpark.
on,
It's
man.
so hard to square him up. The 1-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Struck
Got him with the
out
slider.
swinging.
All right, here we go.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. The pitch.
Got him looking.
Fastball at the letters, frozen
Except for that
strike
bullshit
three.
call in the last
Well,
at bat.
tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
And a
Got
swing
him.
and a miss,
Fuck
and
you,
that
game.
is the
Are
ball
you
game.
kidding me with
These
that
guys know
shit?
they have a long series ahead
Fuck
of them, but they come
off.
out, establish and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2 and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
Final score of 8-6 in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire
13 hits,
outstanding
3
crew here at
terrible,
MLB
well,
Show.
2 terrible
I'm John
errors.
Shaw. Thanks for
One of them
joining us.
it's okay. One of them you go, okay, all right. Missed it by like a tenth of a second. The other two are just awful. Awful, awful, awful. Key run there in the bottom of the 8th, or the top of the 9th inning, excuse me, to push that out to a 2-run deficit rather than just a 1-run deficit. Munoz came in and closed the door. Castillo's going to get some runs on his line, though I don't know how it would count if the runs came in on an error, which 2 of them did.
Our final line score tonight.
Robbie Ray simultaneously is the player of the game and the winner of the game.
11 hits.
In both, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, struck out 5, no walks, but the player of the game version of Robbie Ray gave up an earned run, and the winner didn't.
Left 9 runners on base.
Jose Suarez, he gets the loss, 4 innings pitched, he gave up 5 hits, struck out 3, walked 2, and gave up 4 earned runs. Andres Munoz picks up save number 39 of the season. Ty France was 3 for 5 with a home run. 3 ribbies scored twice. Sam Haggerty 1 for 4 with a home run, 2 ribbies. He scored 3 times. Teoscar Hernandez was 4 for 5 with a double, a ribby, and a run. Julio Rodriguez 2 for 5 with a double. And yeah, just not a 5-run 8th inning. And we've had trouble with Los Angeles in prior seasons in Los Angeles. I think there was one where Mike Trout won it on a walk-off, and it just, they cause problems. They give me trouble, they cause problems, and it's not going to get any easier for us as the game is probably going to freeze here. But more importantly, we, I believe, if I remember correctly, are going to face Shohei Ohtani tomorrow, which is awful. I do not enjoy facing him as a pitcher or a hitter, frankly. But he routinely gives me a lot of trouble. It's a game that should not have been 8-6. It was a game that was very frustrating in the way that it got to 8-6. Got to be able to go in and cancel those throws. That's on me. With Colton Wong, I saw it was bad. I tried to hit LB to stop it, but it just wouldn't. And then again with Sam Huff, you see that it's going to be bad, and you just mash buttons to stop everything that's happening, and then just, accept the base hit or whatever. But I don't know. Wait for the operation to fail here, and I will likely have to go into. I hope that the game saves correctly in some aspect of it. Yep, there you go. Should probably let them know that thing is there. I don't know what the square is, though, at the end. Anyway, it's an 8-6 win. Robbie Ray picks up a victory. We get a save out of Munoz, so that, I guess, is a positive. I don't know. Logan Gilbert's no longer injured. That's a positive. And here's your pitching matchup for tomorrow. Marco Gonzalez, 11-4 with a 2.20 ERA. Shohei Ohtani, 9-2 with a 2.73 ERA as the Mariners take on the Angels in game number 2 of a 4-game set in Los Angeles. Here's the biggest concern I have as we continue through. We now have 3 games in a row where we have given up 12 plus hits. Not just 10, not double digits or anything, but 12 hits. 12 in game 2 against Boston, 12 in game 3, and then 13 in the first game of this series. we just can't get out of situations and scenarios, and it's becoming very frustrating. I bring in Castillo out of the bullpen because I fully trust that it's going to work, and it didn't, and I don't know why. The pitches are there, the accuracy's there, the timing's there, the angle is correct. Ball one. What? Obviously, the errors don't help. I know that. But, God. It is really irritating. Let's take a look at the box score. Diego Castillo. Oh, he got pegged for 4 earned. Robbie Ray looks like he got dinged for nothing. 1 run, no earned. 5 runs, 4 earned. Interesting. He only pitched 0.1 inning, too. Ugh. Yeesh. That's not good. All right. Well, there you go. That's another game here in MLB The Show 23. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel, so be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll get notified when I post new videos, and you can watch us face Shohei Ohtani and the Angels in game number 2. Good sports, go Mariners, and we'll look to, look, offensively, it was great. We put up 8 runs. 8 runs, 6 runs with a 6-0 lead. You're going like, this is going to be a cruising victory. Then I throw one into the bench with Colton Wong, and it's like, oh, crap. Then we get the run back. 7-1. Then we give up 5. What a disaster. What a disaster. Good sports, go Mariners. We'll see you tomorrow.